Alright, so you have a PS5 and you want to try live streaming directly from PS5 without having a PC. How to do that? Let us see in this video. I will be showing you how to connect YouTube and Twitch. These are the two platforms which you can stream on directly from PS5, and how to connect them, how to add the titles and everything. I will show you that in detail. So make sure to watch the video till the end. Once you are in the home page, press the triangle button so that you can go to the settings immediately. And then once you go to the settings, go to user and accounts, and in that you will see this option called linked services. Now in that you have to link your Twitch and YouTube accounts. That is the first step in being able to live stream on these platforms. On Twitch, basically when you go into it, it will give you the option of link. If you go into that link, it will say go to this link by scanning this QR code, and then you can enter this code to activate Twitch along with your own Twitch account on PS5. That is the first thing. We will do that and we'll get back to it. After you scan in the mobile, just enter the code which is given on the screen and then scroll down and press authorize. Once you do that, you will see that now Gamer Pradosh has been added and linked with Twitch on PS5. We will just now press done, and it is already done, and you can see it is linked with my account now. Same thing you have to do with YouTube as well. It will ask you to link, it will give you a QR code, and you have to enter this code and connect along with that code with YouTube. Okay, similar to Twitch, just enter the code and then press continue, and then just authorize them with access to videos and stuff so that you are good to go. So now as you can see, Twitch is also linked, YouTube is also linked. That is how you start setting up live stream in PS5. Now let's get on to a game and I'll show you what are all the options available. Now if you come to the setting, and now if you go down, there is an option called captures and broadcast. In this is the next step for you to check all the things related to broadcast so that you can have settings according to what you feel like, because you can enable chats, you can disable them, because right now see, you can see the option of 1920 1080p. You can have 1920 1080p 30 fps, 720 60 fps or 720 30 fps. These are all the options available, but obviously we'll go at 60 fps. If you come to party audio, it basically, if you enable this, basically when you talk on PS party, you will have your friend's voice on your stream. That is the whole point of enabling this party audio. Say for example, you are playing along with your friends, say FC26 or GTA or some other co-op game where you guys are chatting, then in that case you can enable this option for people to hear your friend's voice in the stream as well. Alright, and next, coming to camera, I'll just cover this camera in a separate video because it has some things which I need to share about. So I'll cover that in a separate video. If you guys want me to do that or not, let me know in the comment section, because camera is really not available right now, because I also got myself a second-hand camera only. So let me know in the comment section if you guys want the camera settings also to be shared. Now coming on to overlays, if you want to display your chat in the stream itself, so the screen itself will have the chat enabled. If you want that, you can enable it here. I prefer not to enable it. Similarly for activities as well, I don't try to enable all this because it kind of takes up the game space as well. So I like keeping it the full screen to be the game itself. So that option is dependent on you whether you want to enable that or not, but that option is available. So the next is chat to speech. Basically what it does is, like it says, your chat will be converted into a vocal speech while live stream. That is all. If you want that, and also it only supports a certain languages, so keep that in mind. Alright, this is another option which is available. Now we are into the game. Okay, we are playing Cricket 26. Now you are in the main menu and you want to start a live stream. What are all the options available? First thing first, for live stream option to be selected, you have to press this button. This is probably the menu button or select button, whatever you want to call it. This is the one. You have to press it and you will see all the options below. Now you can select to the right broadcast option, and if you select that, you will see Twitch and YouTube is linked. Now press on YouTube or Twitch, wherever you want to stream. Now for example, I just set a stream for RCB vs RR match, so I have the title there. So whatever title you have here, whenever you close the PS5, same title will be stored. So whenever you enable this broadcast option, the same title will come up. Okay, that is something you have to keep in mind. Here you can share your description as well, but better if you can do that on YouTube Studio, where you can have all the access you need for the stream. So I will also be covering that in the later part of this video. Okay, then another thing, very important thing, is privacy. Now if you are, say for example, testing out a stream or doing something like that, you can have it on private to keep it to yourself. You can have it on unlisted if you want to share it with your friends, so that they can check out the video or the stream, but no one else will be able to get access to it because it's unlisted. It will not be listed in the channel. So you can have these options for yourself before going live. Okay, there is no option of scheduling a stream from PS5. Whenever you go live, you are live. There is no other option to start a stream 2 hours later or anything like that. As soon as you go live, you are live. There is no option to change it to a different time, because that option is available when you stream from PC but not on PS5. Alright, other than that, you see this 3 dot. These things have other options as well, like you can change your service from YouTube to Twitch here. That is one thing. And all the options you saw in the settings, those things are all available here as well. Okay, you can make those changes here as well. So keep that in mind and have all these things ready before starting the stream. Alright, another thing I would like to tell is, when you are streaming a particular game, whenever you press save the home button and go to the home, this screen, if you come to this screen, this will not be available or visible to the audience at all. Every time you come to the home screen, the game immediately is paused and you get a blue screen with a pause icon, because this is not accessible while you are streaming. Okay, so keep that in mind. And very important thing, you cannot game swap. So right now, if I am playing Cricket 26 and if I want to play Forza or something, as soon as you come out of this game and go to Forza Horizon, your stream will end. Done. You cannot game swap while streaming a game. If you start with Cricket 26, you have to end it with Cricket 26. That is one of the most important things you have to understand. Okay, whenever you start Forza and people say in the stream, oh, why don't you play Cricket 24 or GTA, and you are like, okay, let's play GTA karke, if you go from Forza to GTA, the game and the stream will end immediately. And another thing I wanted to talk about is the mic. To enable mic, you just have to press this button. When it's off, it means the mic is on, because as you can see the icon here. And when you press it again and the yellow icon comes, it is muted. Okay, so make sure to know when the mic is on and off, so that when you live stream and you are using this mic itself from the controller like I do, then you have to enable this button before streaming. And when you want to talk with someone else, say for example you got a call or something, make sure to mute it as well whenever you need. Okay, I don't know whether external mics function when you connect through the 3.1mm jack, because I have not tried it out, because I use the controller mics and it functions very well. And it also has this noise suppression as well, which functions pretty well. So if you are someone who wants to use the controller mic, just make sure to have this controller near your mouth so that the voice is clearly audible, because if you have it at a distance, the voice can get feeble very quickly, because like I said, the noise suppression is very heavy on this. So it is important that your controller is always near your face. So have the controller like this, or at least like this, so that the voice is clear and the audio is very clear on the live stream. Always you can interact with your audience to know what kind of output you are getting with your mic. So just discuss about it, and you can also change the volume according to that as well. All right. Now to add description, just go to youtube.com in your Chrome browser and then press on YouTube Studio, and once you open up that browser, now you will be able to see this videos tab, under which you can go into the live tab. Here is where you see your live streams details like titles, description can be added. If you want to add YouTube tags, you can add. If you want to add the thumbnail for the stream, that can also be added through the Chrome browser's studio, because if you go to the YouTube studio, the live streams doesn't allow you to actually set the thumbnail there. So make sure to use the YouTube studio from Chrome browser from your mobile. Okay, all these things are done with the mobile, so that I'm just showing you for people who just have mobile and PS5 and how these things can be done through that. Those are the things which you need to keep in mind before setting up your stream to stream on YouTube or Twitch. So make sure to make use of this feature which is available, which has its own limitations, but it's there, it's available, it functions properly, because you get a really smooth experience on streams as well. I have been streaming on PS5 for quite some time now, and I am really enjoying it. It does have its limitations, and I know it can be better than this in a certain ways, but whatever it provides, it does a good job, and you should be good with it. Any other doubts, let me know in the comment section. I'll try to answer in whatever way possible. And if you found this video useful, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.